All right, everything ready?
Yes, sir. We're rolling.
Okay, we're gonna try out the new theme song, and here we go. Meet the sulky, over bulky, kinda hokey superhero. A physically and electrically transistored superhero. An exotic and erotic and aquatic superhero. The Marvel superheroes have arrived. Superpowered from the forehead to the toes. Watch them change their very shape before your nose. The arcane striking superhero changed a biking superhero. A hunting and flea flinging something superhero. They're the latest, they're the greatest, ultimatest superheroes. The Marvel superheroes have arrived. Avengers, assemble! It's Bloggerin time! Greetings and salutations, true believers, to another action-packed webisode of It's Bloggerin Time, hosted by yours truly, Stan Lee. Now, before we get underway, I want to give a Hulk-sized thank you to the 15,000 culture lovers who showed up to the LA Convention Center this past weekend for Kamikaze Con, LA's first annual comic, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror expo. And of course, wouldn't have been the smashing success it was if it wasn't without its guest of honor, me! Oh, but in all seriousness, I want to give a special thank you to Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the reunited cast of Nickelodeon's All That, and all of our wonderful, wonderful guests. Do you hear what I hear? It's the sound of hero history! Now, we all know that comic books are one of the best and most noble forms for spreading social awareness. Superheroes are on an all-out crusade, not just against super criminals and natural disasters, but even greater threats, such as the likes of drug abuse and illiteracy. Now, even some of our greatest heroes have gone a step further by being personally affected by such tragedies and overcoming them with the courage and determination that make them true superheroes. Be it Iron Man's uphill battle with alcoholism, or this little piece of hero history that I'd like to share with you from the pages of Spider-Man and Power Pack. Let's take a look.
The boys spent hours together discussing all of life's important problems. Skip's parents were divorced, so he lived with his mother. While she was at work, the boys were on their own. This game reminds me of our solar system. The cue ball represents the sun, the other balls are planets, and don't you ever stop thinking, Einstein. Hey, I've got something to show you that's guaranteed to take your mind off science. Bet you've never seen pictures like those in a stuffy textbook. No. The younger boy was shocked by what he saw in that magazine. Come on, Einstein, let's conduct a little experiment of our own. Let's see if we can touch each other like the people in that magazine. Please, Skip, don't. I've got to go now. But the young boy was too frightened to leave. Days later, his aunt and uncle noticed that he was no longer spending any time with Skip, and they questioned him about it. After much hesitation, he somehow found the courage to tell them what happened. Just like you, he did the right thing. When something you can't handle by yourself happens, you must tell an adult. I know, Tony. That young boy was me.
Well, that was certainly disturbing. Let's move on to some viewer mail. This is my favorite part. My most favorite of all parts. Let's see. Over 200 emails, and they're all questions about the thing's penis. True believers, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Yes, Ben Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, does indeed have a penis, and yes, just like the rest of him, it's made out of orange rocks. Okay, moving on. Oh, here's a question about the Hulk's penis. I can feel this one too. Yes, the Incredible Hulk does have a penis, and yes, it is green. However, Bruce Banner only transforms into the Incredible Hulk when he's enraged, not when he's horny. I mean, can you imagine the devastation that would cause with a horny Hulk? Well, horny Hulk, I gotta write that down. Well, it looks like we're out of time. So until next time, it's goodbye from Mr. Good Guy, Stan Lee. Stay ever vigilant, true believers. And cut.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield.